Hey guys, my name is Ryan and welcome to Overwatch Central. So it's the weekend and a lot of news has come out. We actually missed the roundup yesterday. Miska was talking about the stuff to do with the event, more specifically some of the skins that were announced pretty early on. Well, in this video we're going to focus on those first, but also some bits and pieces of news that you may have missed as well. So this is going to be a nice quick roundup. It's the weekend and people have stuff to do, so I don't want to hold you here for too long. Just want to keep you up to date with everything that's going on just before the Retribution event. Let's begin. Much like all Overwatch events, it's tradition that one skin gets leaked, and the first one that we actually want to check out here is SOMBRA's. This is the picture that we have to make work. It's not the same as the other ones. What I would assume is that the Spanish Overwatch channel actually put out the wrong teaser. Instead of putting out Doomfist, much like a lot of people did, it actually put out SOMBRA, but this is what she's going to look like. No doubt we'll see that tomorrow. Looks pretty smart. It's following the same trend as the Doomfist skin, which we'll go onto now. So we'll start with the actual skins that have been announced since. We have the Talon Doomfist skin, which I'm showing on screen now, which looks incredibly dapper, and also the Hanzo one as well, which came out last night, which looks even more dapper. But most people are expecting a Doomfist tuxedo skin from the comics. We highlighted this in the skins prediction video. So far we've been 100% correct in the skins that we'd be getting, but I wouldn't hesitate to say that we may see another Doomfist skin. He hasn't had any form of legendary skins coming out from an event. He had the stuff from Blizzard World, but I don't really count that because that was just an addition to what was already in the base game, and because of that I wouldn't be surprised to see another Doomfist skin, more specifically that tuxedo one which everybody wants to see. Blackwatch Moira was announced on Thursday as well, I believe, and as I said, we predicted all of these skins who would get them. Now it's going to get into the interesting area where we're not necessarily sure, but if you do want to know what we think, then do check out that video. I'll put it in the description below. Retribution comes out on Tuesday, which is interesting because that's also going to be a patch day for a lot of stuff that's on the PTR. The Avoid player feature will go live, as we're seeing on screen from Jeff Kaplan confirming this on the Blizzard forums, but also that would no doubt include the Reaper and Mei buffs and the D.Va Zen nerfs. We haven't really spoken about those too much on the PTR, but there should be some videos going up, more specifically how it affects Reinhardt, but do keep an eye out for that video especially. And also the Blizzard World changes will go live as well, which, considering how some people don't like Blizzard World, it's a nice change. That second checkpoint, especially how the defending heroes can basically sort of come out of spawn and defend it, is pretty difficult to deal with, so I'm very much looking forward to this change. But also I guess the most interesting news that I think a lot of people have certainly highlighted more is the change to Genji's Deflect. More specifically, this is what was said. We're working on updating both the hitbox and the VFX for an update in May or June. Rough ETA could be longer, no hate please. Coming from Jeff Kaplan himself, of course. A lot of people sort of going to say that this is a nerf. It's going to be quite interesting to see how this works. A VFX detail update isn't too much to look at, I suppose, in reality, simply because like we had the VFX update with Torbjorn and how his armor works. So it's going to be interesting to see how this works and what is going to change with the hitbox specifically. But I'm very much looking forward to seeing some changes to Genji, which may make the hero better and may make him worse. It's hard to say at this point, so I don't want to really say, yeah, it's a buff, yeah, it's a nerf. We just don't know that yet. Now I want to go over some interesting stuff as well. This was a tweet that came from the Overwatch Twitter of an ominous Reaper post. I would definitely recommend checking it out. It's basically Reaper being like, I did what I had to do in the event that we're about to see on Tuesday, so really leading up to it being like a big decision, a big lore change in the story of how Overwatch fell apart and Blackwatch kind of became Talon. And also Michael Chu, who's like head of lore, I suppose, tweeted out saying that someone's working hard on those decryptions. So you kind of assuming that SOMBRA's actually trying to dig into the details of Retribution, and that might be the kind of theme of Archives. But that might also be why SOMBRA may be hacking into the past to sort of look at what's happened and why this affects lore in the current present of Overwatch. So that's going to be cool. I'm really interested to see what the turning point is going to be on this Retribution event. Also very much looking forward to seeing Venice as well. I think the map's going to be absolutely amazing. And finally, just to finish on, Overwatch Flash Ops is a thing that's coming into the US. Just to read what basically it is, it's an in-person celebration for fans of all ages, interests. Basically goes on to say that if you play ranked, if you know a lot about the game and the lore, whether you watch the Overwatch League, or you're just somebody that's just started playing the game, this is something for you. It's just, I guess like for the people in the UK, it's like the Game Belong events where you can play the game and hang out with people in certain stores, gaming stores especially. So I guess it's a bit more official there. I can't wait for this to come to the EU eventually. I hope it does. But that's everything that I wanted to go over in news today. There's quite a lot of bits and pieces, nothing really major, especially the Genji stuff. It looks like it could be major, but we just don't know that yet. But certainly the skins are looking amazing so far. I hope they leave us a few to check out on the Tuesday instead of uploading them one by one. But let us know what you think in the comments below, and until next time, take care. We'll see you then.